Welcome back to Las Vegas. We're here at the Riviera, which is just down from Wynn and Encore, two of the most beautiful casinos here on the Strip. And next to it is a new performer who's come from Germany about a year ago to take on a brand new magic show called Illusions. He's called Jan Rouven. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very well. Just finished my show. Happy to talk to you.
Well, thanks so much for sparing time, because this is a great show. And congratulations. You're in one of these classic showrooms, which I love. To me, it's the essence of Las Vegas. It means I can see you and you can see me. And the audience just loved your show tonight. Firstly, what struck me, the fact that you looked like you were having fun. Congratulations, because this town is tiring. Some people are really fed up.
Yeah, I have fun on stage for sure. I love performing, and I see myself as an entertainer who uses magic. Other people sing, I use magic to entertain the audience. They should have a good time. Forget about their, busy day, fears. They are here to have fun, and yeah, that's what I deliver.
Is this every magician's dream? I mean, let's face it, if you can make it in theatre, you want to be on Broadway. If you're a magician, you really want to come to Las Vegas and have your own show. It's as simple as that.
Yes, it's like that. I first came to Vegas, I was 16. I saw Steve and Roy, and they came from Germany and made their dream come true. And I thought, one day that would be great to perform in Vegas. So times were changing, things were changing here, and I always had this thing when I was touring Germany, but I always wanted to come to Vegas. So now I'm here and I'm enjoying it.
And you're here for how long? Because this town tends to change and people move casinos and things. You've been here a year. How long are you going to be at the Riviera for?
I don't know how long I will be at the Riviera, but for sure I will stay in Vegas. I just moved permanently, and as I said, things are changing here. So if you are in Vegas, just look for Illusions. It might be somewhere else, but the show will be there, that's for sure.
And it deserves to be, because this is a difficult business. You're competing with David Copperfield and Chris Angel and Penn Jillette for the magic ticket. It's as simple as that. And what you've got to do is try and find your niche. And you really have, because these illusions that you did tonight, most of them I'd never seen before. They were incredibly polished and beautifully delivered. And that's really down to your personality. You have great warmth on stage. And that really is so important for a magician, because we have to like you and love you to invest in magic, because it's not real, is it?
It is. No, it's not real. It would but I make it look like it's real. Yeah, and then you have to care about your audience, and they are here to have a good time. And yeah, they, like you saw the lady on stage when I made my prediction. She was like, "How did he do that?" And that's sparkling in the eyes. That's what it is.
And it's lovely for us to see that. And that's the great thing about the audience participation stuff that you do, is that people just fall for it. And it's amazing to see that reaction. And there's nothing like the first time you see a new illusion. And tonight, I saw so many new illusions. Do you create these yourself? Because they're so massive, aren't they?
Yeah, it's some of the illusions I created myself. Some of the illusions are created by illusion creators who are from Vegas, from LA, and they build for other magicians' illusions as well. But I think it's a good mixture. For example, the Bed of Death, where the swords are falling, that's our own creation. And I saw a movie called Lord of Illusions, and he had a similar act in the show, and swords were falling, it went wrong, there was blood all over. I said, that's maybe a little bit too much. But I had this image of how my illusion should look like, and then we created this Bed of Death. And I added some fun and comedy to it, so I think it's a good act for all ages.
The accent certainly goes down very well. It's a difficult place to entertain, Las Vegas, because you've got so many different communities from all over the world. The Chinese, the Japanese come here. But the great thing about magic is really you don't need to say anything, do you? Because it is just about the visual, watching the tricks and enjoying them. Is that difficult compared to doing it at home in Germany, where, of course, you're on home ground, or in England, where they speak English? There's all kinds of languages in every show.
I think it's not easier here, or it's not more complicated, it's just different. Of course, when I'm in Germany, I talk German on stage. I worked 3 years in France, I had to learn some French, but that was it was complicated because I didn't speak French. I learned English at school, so that's easier here, and I think people like the accent and like the fact that I'm a little bit exotic, so that's a good link for me. Makes me stand apart from the others, because it's different. People like that.
I was at the Magic Convention in Blackpool in England last year and seeing all these incredible magicians trying to make it. And you have. Do you ask yourself why? Why you here? Why were you chosen?
Yes, sometimes I ask myself that question. Sometimes other illusionists come after the show and ask me, because they know it's extremely difficult to perform in Vegas and to keep a successful show, like keep it running, keep it successful. There are lots of competition, lots of other shows, and then I think it was a mixture between you have to be good, like meaning there has to be a base, there has to be a good show, otherwise a bad product won't succeed. And of course there is a little bit luck. You have to be at the right time at the right place. So it's a combination of all these things. Luck, you have to be good, and right time, right place. And I think that was just playing into my hands.
I noticed this evening there were lots of ladies sat around me, and they found you delicious, dare I say. You have a look about you, which is on these pictures. I mean, you're going with this sex symbol look, aren't you? I've never had women sort of have this effect on me, because of course I'm ginger and a bit chubby and very small downstairs. Is it nice being liked by the ladies?
Yes, it is. And for all the ladies, what you should do, I went to your homepage, there's that picture of you in the bathtub.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you like that.
That's cute. So you should put that on your start page. And then I think the ladies will come and bring you that little, bring you soap. I think, it's...
How the hell did you find that picture? It's about 10 years old. Do you think more so more nudity, more of me in the bath, you think could be the future?
Yes, you should. Everybody has its link. And I'm just friendly. And I think that's what the people feel. I've tried to make my audience feel, the ladies feel comfortable when I have a lady on stage. And I'm taking young ladies, older ladies, grandma, children. So it's that what it makes. Some illusionists just pick beautiful, good-looking girls like all the time, and then the other. Like grandma in the audience thinks, oh, he just, it's all about age and look. And I try to, we all have a good time. So therefore my show is for all ages. Kids love it and adults love it and grandma and that's good. So when there is, because everybody tells me in Vegas, in summer there's the family season and then it goes down, then it's the convention season. But basically for me, I have always my season. So when the families are in town, it's a good show for families. But it's also sometimes we don't have a single child in the show and people still have a good time. And then I adjust a little bit my, what I say, my script, I adjust a little bit and then it fits also for the other audience. That's also, I think, a great thing to do.
What I loved about your act as well is it's very modern and it's contemporary and you're a young guy anyway, so that helps. But there's none of that sort of old-fashioned pointing and all that eye stuff and the staring at the audience. Yeah. You've got to be careful with that because it can look a bit old-fashioned, can't it?
Yeah, it can. But I think if you try to imitate someone or something which you are not, then it might look... I'm just myself and I add a little bit production value to it. A blink of an eye, and sometimes my manager says, oh, don't overdo it, be careful here, be careful there. When you do it every day, you overdo sometimes things, and other times, like journalists come and say, oh, I like this little, I make a little movement, and I'm not sure if it's good, and then the journalist tells me, oh, I like that, and then next time I add a little bit, so it's all, it's a, how you call that, a progress in work is always...
Work in progress.
Work in progress. Yeah, I'm from Germany. Don't make fun about my language. Yeah, I'm always like to change things.
I interviewed a comedian once who said he never watched himself ever on TV because he didn't want to change anything. He didn't want anybody to tell him to change because that thing that you change might be the thing that they just love. It's not a science show business, is it?
Exactly. Never change a working thing. If it's not, that's what all the ticket brokers here, when I say, I want to add this to the show, I want to add that, we want to make it bigger, they say, no, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And when I say I might be somewhere else than the Riviera, but I will be in Vegas, it's not about, I love the Riviera, it's as you said, property with charm, everybody knows where it is, all the big names have been, they performed here. So then it's more about it's not about the Riviera. It's about finding a bigger. I need a little bit bigger stage. This is a very nice intimate showroom, and I also love the intimate Vegas seating with the booths and all that. But I could do more on a little bit bigger stage.
Your manager was telling me earlier you've got a couple of illusions which are massive and they just physically don't fit. So you want to find a stage where you can put those in, basically.
Yes, exactly. And I know it's about personality and not about the size of the illusion, but I have some really great ideas.
Did you do a double entendre there? Because I'm just wondering, the last time I heard it's not about size, it's about personality, was nothing to do with an illusion.
Exactly, no, but in illusions it's about personality. I don't have to add a big illusion just because it's big, but I have some really good and cool ideas. The show will always stay very personal, and I always, I love the audience. I always will have these little moments in the show, but I have two really big props, and they won't fit on stage here, and I'm still, negotiating with the Riviera to make it a little bit bigger, and let's see where it goes. No, everything is good. I will stay here and I will see what future brings. It's
been really nice seeing you, and to see a new magic show is always thrilling for me because I just love the medium. I think it's a fascinating craft, and the craftsmanship that goes with it I very much adore and admire your tenacity, and the fact that you're here and so many aren't is brilliant. Good luck with everything. What's your website if people want to find you?
It's illusionsvegas.com. You also can go to janrouven.com, which is JANROUVEN.
And also I noticed in the show you have more costume changes than Cher.
Yes, I have lots of costume changes, and after my underwater tank escape, I'm soaking wet. I have 3.5 minutes to, get dressed. And
do you have a team of babes drying you off? How does that happen?
Yes, I have, I have a wardrobe lady. And she's very nice. She has a big hair dryer. So you should see that. It's funny.
There's a whole show backstage with the magic show, which is almost as interesting as the one in front of the curtain.
Yeah, I like costume changes. So when the dancers make their little dance routine, I try to add some production value by changing. And the ladies, when you mentioned the ladies, they all love my jeans pants. I brought them from Europe. And
from a guy's point of view, it's the jackets, you see. I like a showbiz jacket, and you've got a cool one on there. I like that. A little bit of gold trim.
I bought this here in Las Vegas at the Fashion Show Mall, which is right across the street, basically. And
How much?
This was actually on sale. This was I think $99.
Oh, I can do $99. I thought you was going to say $999.
No, $99, and I just got it for my finale.
If I were about 7 stone lighter, I'd get in that. That'd be marvellous.
They have all the sizes. They have everything, always.
You could have said, no, you're looking slim. Thanks for that, Jan.
No, the small and the big. When something is on sale, the pretty small and the really big sizes, they always, this is a leftover.
Just leave it. You're digging a big hole.